Hello. Today I'll be giving you a brief overview of Sitecore-UML. Sitecore-UML is a new productivity tool that marries Sitecore with StarUML, a popular UML editor, in order to enable architects to deploy the templates from their UML diagrams directly to Sitecore, as well as generate UML diagrams from the template architecture of an existing Sitecore solution. The best part, each can be done at just the click of a button. My name is Zachary Niebel, and I'm the author of Sitecore-UML. I'm a Sitecore solution architect and also a Sitecore evangelist. One of my primary focuses is on improving architect and developer productivity. This is where Sitecore UML comes in. Sitecore UML can save countless project hours that would have been otherwise spent reproducing architectures diagrammed during planning phases. The round-trip diagram generation support also means that any existing solutions template architecture documentation can be updated at just the click of a button, following every sprint, iteration, or milestone, and could even be updated automatically after every commit. It's time to stop doing the same work twice and spending hours on documentation, only to have it become outdated weeks, days, or even just hours later. It's time to start using Sitecore UML. Without further ado, let's have a look at how Sitecore UML works. The first thing to know about Sitecore UML is that it's a two-way integration between Sitecore and StarUML, and it includes both a Sitecore module and a StarUML extension. In this demo, we will be focusing on the StarUML extension and its core features, which makes up the bulk of the tool. We will discuss the features of the Sitecore module in a future demo, but for now, just know that the module includes a service that the StarUML extension communicates with in order to deploy data to and import data from Sitecore. Let's now begin to look at our architecture in StarUML. For brevity, we're going to use a sample architecture that I created specifically for the purposes of this demo. In the next video demo, I'll give you a detailed walkthrough of how to create a template architecture from scratch in StarUML. Before we send our architecture along to Sitecore, let's review what it includes. The first thing to note is that there are actually two diagrams, the template folders diagram and the templates diagram. The templates diagram, which is currently displayed, shows our template architecture, including the names, fields, and inheritance of each template. The template folders diagram, on the other hand, shows us our template folder hierarchy. If we look at the Model Explorer at the right, you can see that each of our templates has been added as a child of its parent template folder in the tree. This representation matches the expected Sitecore tree hierarchy of our templates exactly. What you have seen is everything you need in order to deploy your templates to Sitecore. Before we look at how to do that, let's pause and have a quick look at the Sitecore instance that we are currently connected to. Our Sitecore instance is a vanilla Sitecore 8.2 instance with the Sitecore UML module installed. Notice that under the Templates User-Defined folder, there are no templates or template folders created. I am now refreshing the user-defined folder so that you can see that there are in fact no templates created. If we now return to StarUML and look at our templates diagram, we can see some of the architectural things, as they're called in UML, that we plan to deploy to Sitecore. This is a pretty basic site. It's got a base page, a landing page, a generic page, and some sort of automated support questionnaire. We can deploy this architecture by simply clicking the Sitecore button in the menu and clicking Deploy Templates to Sitecore. Once we receive our success message, simply click OK and return to our Sitecore content tree in order to verify that our items were in fact created. Once we refresh the user-defined folder, you should see all of your templates and template folders underneath the user-defined. Note that each template should be created with the exact name that you specified, all of the fields that you specified, including all of their names, their correct order, and the correct field type. Now that we have seen how we can deploy our Sitecore architectures from StarUML into Sitecore, we're going to take a look at how we can import an existing Sitecore architecture from Sitecore directly into StarUML. Before we do so, we're going to make a quick change to one of these templates so that we can show the difference. Notice that the generic page template did not have any fields on it. If we go back to star UML, you can see that this template, like the radio button support question template, in fact, did not have any fields defined. Going back to our Sitecore content tree, if we click on the generic page and we add a new field named foo, set its type to, say, tree list, and save, when we import into star UML, we should see that change reflected. Now, we could import our diagrams into an existing star UML project. However, for sake of clarity, I'm going to add a new project anyway. We choose from the Sitecore menu, Import Templates from Sitecore, and before our very eyes, in just a couple of moments, we should see our templates drawn. Once your templates have been drawn, you can see you have the foo tree list field and all the other fields that you had previously. While SitecoreUML will automatically space out your diagrams, it doesn't really do any kind of a vertical alignment. So you can always click and drag to select and then move your template diagrams as you see fit in order to rearrange them for sake of visibility. If we look at all of our templates, you can see that we still have all the same templates with all the same fields defined, plus our new foo tree list field. Finally, note that you can save your Sitecore connection strings in the Sitecore tab of the Preferences window so you don't have to re-enter them every time. You can find the Preferences window by navigating to File, Preferences. You then select the Sitecore tab, and here you have the options where you can configure for your specific Sitecore instance. If you customize the Sitecore UML module, including the routes used to deploy or import, you can set those customizations here. Using Sitecore UML really is that easy. Give Sitecore UML a try, and feel free to reach out to me over Sitecore Slack if you have any questions or issues. Watch out for any upcoming enhancements, as well as Azure and AWS infrastructure provisioning support, which should arrive in 2018. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.